We wish you a Merry BlizzCon. We wish you a Merry BlizzCon. We wish you a Merry BlizzCon and a happy expansion. Happy BlizzCon Eve, and welcome to Frazlecast, a podcast by a Blizzard fandom about World of Warcraft and geeky stuff. We promise we are about WoW. We just get a little off the rails sometimes. Each week, we sit down on a table with awesome people from around Azeroth and beyond. This week, it is time for our final BlizzCon predictions. If you listen to this live, you'll hear our predictions before BlizzCon. But if you listen to the recording, you'll hear about our predictions after all of the exciting stuff has been announced. That's the power of the internet! If you're wondering why you are hearing Christmas music in November, it's because BlizzCon is like Christmas for Blizzard fans! Things have been slowly leaking out, so it's extremely exciting right now. Hype level has been ranked to 11! This is the BlizzCon Eve post-BlizzCon show. Let's do this! Yay!
Leave it! Drinking!
Woo! Okay, so this week, now I can unmute Deceiverr, so if he's wondering what's happening.
So I just have to say, I hate Christmas. So, boo.
Okay, well, I thought
You could say that this is like Halloween, where there's gifts and treats for everyone.
Yes.
Because it's BlizzCon hype. Then I would be totally more for it. And
So-
I know Halloween passed. I'm sad. Gone.
I'm
BlizzCon
with
is
you on
like,
the Christmas hate.
And I never got my headless horseman mount.
oh,
My boyfriend and my best friend both got it while they were with me.
so you were lucky then.
The universe hates you.
Oh,
It'll be okay.
next year.
Yes,
Because I love Halloween.
always next year.
Yeah.
But what we don't have
That's
is...
the world end.
Well, yeah, that is true. Or unless they announce tomorrow... Hold on.
But BlizzCon hype is real.
Yes, absolutely.
But we can totally cut the Christmas music now.
Okay, let me cut that out.
Seriously. I will murder. The urge of murdering is coming.
I will warn you, we may have that for the beginning of a few Winter Veil episodes.
Man,
Oh,
that's
that's
gonna,
fine. That's
the entire month of December will be fun.
As the urge to kill level rises.
I'll get killed every episode.
Surprisingly, I wore my Warlock house coat thingy from the Blizzard store to work for Halloween, and only 2 of my coworkers actually knew what I was.
Mm.
And
Out of how many coworkers?
there's a total probably of 60, but I didn't see that many.
Okay. So
But
2
yeah.
out of 60 is not a lot.
No.
Okay.
Well,
I didn't know if
one-
it was like 4, that it was like half the people got it.
Yeah. No. Like one coworker got it right away. Another coworker is like, I have no clue what you are. And I'm like, really? You have no clue? He's like, oh, now I know. I'm like,
Yeah, I didn't dress up as anything. I was the giant of Jonathan Bloom, so that's the 6'6" giant. So
Oh,
but
God.
the running joke was that I was gonna set the file room on fire with my green fire,
ooh,
which is So I've been actually for probably the last 3 years trying to set the file room on fire. I am surprised they haven't fired me.
The irony of such.
I know. One day I will burn it down.
well, with that hopefully not burning down, I say let's go into the guests of the show. That was a shot.
Okay.
So we have
Okay.
Deceiverr,
Got-
Eric Gauder, Jer, and Lady Emma. Let's start
Hi everyone.
with... Hey!
Hey.
So I'm going to start with Jer because Jer has not been on for a little bit. So Jer, how was your week?
My week was good, with the exception of, like Emma, I also was spurned by the Headless Horseman. He did not give up his mount. I think I tried pretty much every day on 12 different characters, and he was just stubborn. Wouldn't drop it for me, so I got to try again next year. But I can't complain too
Apparently,
much.
You needed to run with me.
Yeah.
That's where the good luck, all the good luck was with you.
Yeah, apparently. People who ran with me got them out.
Yeah, I guess I can't complain because during Brewfest I got both mounts, so I think I used up all of my luck. Luck with that.
Those mounts are lame. Actually, I like the Kodo, but those mounts are lame compared to Headless Horseman.
Yeah, they are, and they can't fly. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Other than that, I just been playing more on my Warlock. I went out and did the Green Fire quest, so got my Green Fire, got all 3 of the class mounts on the Warlock.
Nice.
Congrats.
So, thank you.
Which one's your favorite?
The purple.
Yeah, the purple one is the best.
So that's pretty much it. Just been having a lot of fun with Warlock. When I first went to Argus on my Warlock, I was having a hard time, especially compared to my Warrior, because I just kind of rush in and kill everything. But now that I've got him geared up and I know a little bit more about the rotation, I'm having a much easier time playing as him. And I've mostly been playing as Destruction. I'm having the most fun with that spec. So
yeah, Destruction's pretty easy. There is 2 add-ons that work really well together to learn the base spell rotation. There's Flash Spell, which kind of highlights your spell that you should be using, and Spell Overlay.
And somebody I know was mentioning this past week about max DPS because they saw the WoW t-shirt or the WoW hoodie I was wearing, and they said, "Hey, there's this add-on called max DPS. Have any of you used that one?"
I have not.
I'm gonna check it out. I just didn't have time this week to look at it.
But yeah, that pretty much sums up my week. And then I've just been I took a vacation day tomorrow from work for BlizzCon because I got the virtual ticket. So I'm going to be just a huge dork tomorrow. Stay home from work, stream. I'll have both my screens of my computer going. I'm going to hook up my laptop to my projector down in my theater room, and I'll be probably streaming the Overwatch competitions on my 100-inch screen and just enjoying.
So your place is going to be just all BlizzCon at all time.
Absolutely.
Nice.
So, what event are you most looking forward to?
Mostly the WoW stuff, definitely. The announcement tomorrow. What everyone is assuming is going to be an expansion announcement. So I'm looking forward to that.
It better be an expansion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be really, really shocked if it's not. So I'm pretty sure
they're just going to tell you game over. It's done.
If they say that, I'm suing Blizzard.
The old gods have taken full control and taken over the leaders, and everything is peaceful. There's quotation. It's peaceful because the old gods are now the supreme ruler of everything.
That sounds.
Oh, how pleasant.
Yeah, that sounds right. I think that's right. Okay, everybody, show's over.
Now hold on, I think Frazley's been corrupted.
I've been felt corrupted. I am not a robot.
Corrupted by the old gods. Oh, and then Raffion does come and save everyone eventually.
Nice.
What is with your obsession with Raffion?
Nothing. He's just awesome.
I'm willing to make a bet, not for actual money, but more just kind of because I feel like it, and I have a gambling addiction. Geez, I'm not even 18 and I already have a gambling addiction. I think something is wrong. I'm willing to bet that they are not going to have Raffion save the day, and that if he gets any new parts in the future, it's going to be a very tiny, irrelevant part.
See, I don't see them bringing Raffion back, which makes me really, really sad.
I actually thought he was cool, but
he was. He is.
No,
there was so much character development with him. And it's just like after Miss Pandaria, we'll put little glimpses. We might do something. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I liked him because I was 13 when I discovered him. It's like, hey, look, it's another teenage edgelord.
He's not even a teenager.
I can relate.
Pandaria, he was 4 years old.
Yeah, but I mean, like, his human form was more teenager-esque.
More 10-year-old.
His human form?
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah.
I'll pull up the character model in case I'm remembering wrong, but I'm pretty sure he looked more like a teenager, close to an adult.
Yeah, I know they almost snuck him into Legion, so my hope is that the reason they held him back is because they decided it wasn't a big enough part to do him justice, so they'll be bringing him in later.
Then they're just going to keep trying to sneak him in here and there, and they're never going to.
In Draenor, they kind of put like little glimpses and mentions of him. Legion, he was supposed to be, but then they felt that the story that they had was wrong for the timeline, so he didn't work, so they had to make another Black Dragon.
Another one?
Yeah, well, if you finish the High Mountain, there's a Black Dragon in that.
Oh, yeah.
At the very end, and he basically kind of goes on the story about how Deathwing was corrupting, or maybe the old gods were corrupting the Black Dragon eggs.
But You know who wasn't corrupting black dragon eggs?
Frazley. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it, Frazley.
Don't do it during a podcast. Not during a. But Deceiverr.
Not that.
How was your week?
Shot.
I already
said shot. I don't know why you took so long to say it.
I broke another.
Oh, I don't want it to.
So how was your week, Deceiverr?
I don't know. How was it?
Hey, Eric Gauder, how was your weekend?
No way.
It's been okay.
You were going for it, Deceiverr.
It sounds like a you problem.
Only he's allowed to do that because he is technically my clone. So therefore, if only I'm allowed to, that means he is me. So therefore, he is allowed to.
I didn't say anything. It was Eric Gauder's the one who said that. I didn't say it.
Oh no, I'm just making it clear to you so that way you hear him saying it when I'm not letting you. Just like
okay.
Clarification in case you were confused because you are a Frazley after all.
Wait, I am?
You're a gnome. So I don't expect a whole lot from you.
Oh, thank you.
Even beyond that, you're a gnome, so I don't really have high expectations for you.
I mean, we are pretty short.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to.
But I've got high expectations for how was your week.
It occurs to me that Jer is also a gnome.
Yes.
Yes, I am. Well, although these days, I guess I'm spending more time on a Worgen, so.
Okay, good.
And Jer, I just let Deceiverr make these gnome jokes and go with it because that way we don't encourage him. So he wants us to fight back. So I just, okay.
No, I'm actually just kind of happy with making the jokes in the first place. Once I've made the jokes, I don't care if you're fighting back or not. I'm still happy.
Hey, well, that's good. I'm glad you're happy. And did you have a happy week?
It was all right. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It just was.
But did you do anything exciting?
I don't know. I don't really think. I mean, I figured out a way that on my Demon Hunter, even after Hallow's End, I can actually continue to run the Headless Horseman. So
How?
I can still. How? So at the last time that I did the Horseman thing, I just logged my character out while he was in the instance. So every time I log back in, he's in the instance and it's reset. So I can fight the Headless Horseman again.
Let me know how that
It's
works.
easy to solo him. It's real. Yeah, do you want me to record it next time I do it?
Yeah.
Will do.
I've got a feeling Blizzard's going to have found some. Yeah, try it. Let's see if that works.
And you get the cash too, or you just fight the.
I actually do get the 7 gold or 7 silver.
Okay, so you can't get the mount though.
No, sadly.
Oh, okay. You can just rerun. Okay.
Emma, something tells me you were hoping that next year you could just leave your characters in there and keep going every day till you get it.
That's what I was kind of thinking. I'll just leave a note there.
I was thinking.
I don't know. Maybe it'll bug someday and it'll drop me the mount. But I know that if it does, Blizz is going to take it away from me.
Yeah.
Because Blizz.
So Blizzard, you did not hear this on this podcast.
Yeah, you did.
You heard it on a
You just
different
didn't hear it from
podcast.
Frazley.
Yeah, you heard it on Frizzlecast.
Oh my god.
I don't see
You
any
mean
school
Miss
buses
Frizzlecast?
anywhere.
Yeah, Miss Frizzlecast.
Yeah, I don't see any school buses anywhere, Frazley. I don't think you're getting yourself out of this one.
Okay. Well,
Here, I'll help you right now. You didn't hear it from him. You heard it from me.
yes. So
Although he was the one running the podcast, so I guess technically he is the one responsible, so punish him too.
But at the end
Yeah.
of the show, I say that the views of the host and guests are their own. So
Yeah, but you're still
Lump them
responsible
together
for what
into
I
the
say.
same group.
Yeah. Okay.
Just accept your fate. You're going down.
We're all going to be banned. Okay.
Yep, just kind of accept it, and it's easier to deal with later.
Wait, I'm
once
going to
you
be
accept it.
banned.
Yep. You're going to be banned too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm here again. I will.
How will that how will that affect my ability to play every other game that I play?
Blizzard's good because Blizzard's owned by
Not
Activision. Any Activision game you play, like South Park, will be also banned.
South Park is not Activision, actually.
It's
Did
not.
you say?
No,
Yeah,
it's not. It's
you're safe.
Ubisoft.
Oh, I don't know my video games other than Blizzard. I am a true Blizzard
Ubisoft,
fan. No.
Assassin's
Oh,
Creed.
wait a minute,
Watch
it's
Dogs and
Ubisoft?
stuff. Yeah.
Ew. Ubisoft is not known for making good things for PC, so I'm not happy about
He's
that.
playing on an Xbox.
Weren't
I wanted
you
to
just
get the game
talking
for
how you liked
PC.
Assassin's Creed?
Oh no, I love the game, but it's really buggy on PC.
Oh, I gotcha.
I'm not putting down the story of their games and the graphics quality, but it just kind of tends to be a buggy mess on PC
I understand.
until they've put out about 1 million patches to fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Unity. Jesus. Sorry.
So
not naming any names here, but
I had a frog in my throat there. Sorry, everybody.
So-
Actually, and here's the thing. I love that game to death. I adore that game.
on a game console cast, Eric Gauder, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Have any
Okay.
anything fun that you've done?
Anything fun? No, this has been a busy week of work, and I've had a video shoot. I had a video shoot earlier this week, and then I had one today for a video that I have to deliver tomorrow. So it's all a work in progress.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, and then I have another shoot on Sunday morning that's gonna go all day. So, and then the following week I have another long event shoot that I'm doing. So yeah, it's all stacking up.
Nice.
fun.
Yeah, no, I'll make some good money off of that.
And good life experience.
Yeah, good life experience.
So kids, work hard.
Work hard, but do what you love, because otherwise it's not worth it.
Yes. And don't drink wine like Lady Emma.
That's right.
Yeah, drink beer instead. It's way.
Yeah.
I mean, I totally don't know that. I actually don't know that, just for the record.
I like
But-
rum anyway.
Oh, that's so much better.
It totally is.
What did she say she likes better?
Rum.
Oh, yeah, rum wins over all of those things.
Yeah.
Why is that even a question?
Ew. Gross.
But
Oh, you're going to hit an age where suddenly alcohol is delicious. You'll get there. Everybody does. Everybody gets there.
Every-
It's
And
not the
like,
everybody
you're
poops.
allergic to
Yep,
alcohol, and then you just hate it.
Yeah, no rum for me though. I'll stick with beer.
It depends on the beer for me.
Lambics are really good.
I don't even know if I've heard of what that is.
Lambic is a sour beer, but doesn't have that hoppy taste. And you can get fruit lambics, like the black cherry one, tastes like Cherry Blast candy.
Oh, okay. That'd be worth trying.
And-
I'll
and-
try it.
and while you're drinking that rum, what do you like to do during your past week?
So for me,
Oh, God.
okay,
Oh,
so
that was
Was that like a
doozy.
really crappy shot?
That was a doozy, man.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say shot because that one was just so bad.
That was. You are behind on calling shot. Like, everybody has called it before you, like a full
I've been
30
waiting
seconds.
to stop.
I'm sorry. I'm
there.
just out. I'm just tired and distracted.
Oh my God.
So, well, my boyfriend actually just messaged me in game because he doesn't want to talk because and he asked me, "Do I have the lay woven fine carpet? It's a purple carpet that I want." And I'm like, my response is, "I hate you." And he's like, "Why?" Because I'm like, "I know you got it." And then there's a couple other mounts that he's been getting. He's just been getting mounts like there's no tomorrow. I'm like, "Where's my mount?" Yes, I have more mounts than him, but where's my mounts?
RNG.
But why don't you tell us how you feel about Christmas?
Christmas can burn.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, you're-
Alright, just a little backstory with me, just a brief thing.
All right, you
My-
got 20 seconds.
My upbringing with Christmas wasn't that bad. It was probably a typical stressful time. Parent wants everything perfect. What it was is more when I was a young adult, even younger than I am now. I had a really bad Christmas because my mom was in the hospital, and I had my whole family attack me while I was trying to deal with all my mom's medical stuff. And
Time's up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Wow,
No,
dick move.
I timed it. I had a stopwatch.
no, it's totally
Did
fine.
you actually?
I really did.
Yeah, I
Wow.
can believe it.
Dick
So
move.
I just had a bad upbringing with Christmas.
I
So
didn't know she was going to talk about her mom in the hospital. But I had to play by the rules. It just was unfortunate.
yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
that happened a while ago. So if you want more details, just ask me. I will tell you. So I hate Christmas. It makes me upset. It makes me depressed. So far the best Christmas I've had in the last probably 5-10 years. I have this thing, if I'm sick, I won't visit anyone because I don't want to get them sick. And I thought I had a really bad chest where I was just coughing and all that. And so I spent the Christmas at home. and everyone left me alone because they all thought I was sick. And then on Boxing Day, I finally, coughing for like 6 days straight, finally go to the doctor to see, okay, what's going on. And they're like, you don't have a chest cold. You have asthma.
Oh,
Ouch, that sucks.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that 6 days, I couldn't really breathe, coughing like crazy, and it was because of asthma.
Mm.
But it was the best time because I got to spend Christmas at home with no pressure, no worries, and I got to relax. It was great. I even watched the Doctor Who Christmas special.
Then why don't you just do that every year? Get asthma every year, stay home and watch Doctor Who.
and if you
Well-
can't actually get asthma, just tell people you have it.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'll tell them I have a cold. Yeah, because actually, I'm really happy. My sister goes to Winnipeg for Christmas now, and she was the biggest stress person, saying that I have to do the family stuff, and it's like, no, I don't want to stress about it. I have no problem seeing my family. I see them all the time, more than most people usually see their family. And it's just like, yeah. Anywho, I'm going to talk about World of Warcraft because that's enough. I started doing more pet battling.
Nice.
Mazel tov.
Yay. Yeah, so I've been using Wowhead for the pet battles to try and figure out, okay, what's the best pets should I level, or how do I beat this person? Because I want my pet charms. I need my pet charms.
Yeah,
Because
and if the rumors are true, I mean, I'm just if the rumors are true and battle pets are part of what we might hear about, then it's good preparation.
yeah, I suck at pet battles. I really do. I don't level them. I basically buy the stone, and that's how I level them.
Same.
Yeah.
Me too.
We're all guilty.
I keep looking at the artifact challenge mode, and I really want to do it. I've watched videos upon videos on it, and for the destruction one, all it is not your gear, and it's not really how much DPS you do. It's all on stun and interrupt. And
Seriously?
yeah, and I am horrible at doing stuns and interrupts and keeping the pattern. So the guy made the fight look really easy because they were really good at knowing when to interrupt. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do it. Apparently Affliction, that one is a DPS check. That one is basically you have to burn as fast as possible.
Well, Affliction does have very good DP. Honestly, Affliction is pretty easy, but it gets a little boring.
I used to be Affliction for many, many, many years.
Really? How did you manage to do that without getting bored quickly?
Well, see, for the first, year and a half, the highest I leveled my tune was like 40 because I was doing so many gray quests. So I was one-shotting everything, doing all the storyline until, Lich King happened and they had all these achievements that I had to do. And one of the achievements was for Love in the Air, and you have to put a dummy in Nax. And you can't get into Nax unless you're level 80. And, oh, look, I'm now max level, so I can go in there to put a dummy. Achievements made me level fast.
Well, I leveled on Halloween last year,
Congrats!
so it's holidays are good for that. And I've heard battle pets are a good way to level alts.
I find right now because your lower levels can queue for those dungeons, it makes leveling a little bit easy, like the holiday dungeon.
Yeah, except they don't drop the mouse, which is the weird thing.
Because this is the first year they actually stated that it didn't drop them out, and I don't know if that means the previous years they didn't for the lower level, but it kind of irks. I think we should have been able to.
Yeah, well, and it irks me that it was that was hidden so much.
Hey, my panda monk is still on the flying broom.
Nice.
I apparently logged off with it still on him, but it's gonna go away as soon as I get off. They really need to make that a proper mount.
Absolutely.
They really do. I love that broom.
And I like the instant cast.
Yeah.
a lot of those pets and toys, or not the pets, a lot of not all the transmog of Holiday is transmogable, and like the toys, they just need to become toys and mounts and things like that, because that way it'll clear up a lot of space too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still
I
waiting.
didn't like the cosmetic thing for the Halloween costumes. If you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes charges and it stays in your bag. I'm like, make that a toy.
Yeah, I felt the same way about the anniversary toy last year, about the Thunder Fury and the
Van Cleef no.
Yeah.
Did somebody say Thunder Fury? Blessed blade of the Windseeker?
I was waiting for somebody to say that.
I'll show myself out now.
Sounds good. See you, Deceiver.
Yep, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, they really need to make that Vile Fumigator mask transmogable.
Yeah, because they already
And
had the restriction.
I didn't understand what was going on during Brewfest, because during Brewfest, like, it seemed like the hats and the shirt or the chest piece, whatever it is, that was open on all of my characters, but the boots I had to get on each character. So it doesn't seem to be uniform, like across the board. They can probably clean that up a little bit.
Yeah, and even the Steins. I was wondering why the Steins weren't at least the appearance as a transmog.
Yeah, for me, I was really confused where it's saying that, it's not transmogable when it's not the holiday, so I'm like, do I have to collect it again? Because we're never really clear on that.
I think for that one, you just have to collect it during the holiday.
Yeah.
But you can't transmog to it outside of the holiday.
Yeah, that's why I found out, because I'm like, why am I going to bother collecting the Brewfest stuff if I can't wear it later?
Yeah.
Or if I'm going to lose it and then I have to do all the farming again.
Yeah, I don't think you'll lose it, because most of the stuff I already had from previous years, I didn't have to get it again.
Yeah, apparently all the stuff I have collected, because I didn't have it when they changed transmog, I have to go farm again.
Yeah, but nice. Glad you had a good week. Glad got a lot of good Hollows End stuff. Sorry about the mount not dropping, but hopefully next year.
Hopefully.
I doubt it. For both of us.
Way
I've
to
been
be
farming
optimistic,
that mount
Deceiver.
for years.
Deceiver, you missed it. My best friend and my boyfriend both got it while they were with me.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
How many years have you been farming for it?
Since it came out.
Just how many? I don't know how many years that is.
I missed 1 year, which was like 3 or 4 years ago, because I was taking a break from World of Warcraft.
So you've been farming for, but I still don't know how long ago it came out. Vanilla, BC, Wrath, what?
I think it was, well, when you zone in, it shows, or is that just because of the instance? I was going to say it shows Pandaria, but I've been trying for 3 or 4 years, I think.
Same, 3 years.
I can't remember. I'm seeing if, because they have statistics, but I'm on per character.
I've been trying for about 3 years, because I tried in Cataclysm, I tried in last year, and then I tried this year.
This year I had I had well over 30 attempts in this year.
Nice.
Just this year alone.
There were some days I forgot to go after it. But what mount I did get, I got the Blingdakar.
The what now?
The Blingdakar. So the Vindakar.
What?
Yeah, Blingdakar.
Is that the one that looks like the goblin shredder mount, but only it looks like it's holy?
No, this one is the Vindakar on Argus. Once you get the last thing of the story, it turns you all like blinged out and changes the look of the Vindakar to be like gold and stuff like that. It looks really cool.
It was a mount.
Well, no, I was trying to transition into a shot, because you're technically on the Argus, or on the Vindakar when you're on Argus, so it's kind of like a mount, just a big mount that doesn't really move.
Okay, well, if you were trying to, then it's good enough for me. Shot.
I'll take another this week because it was really bad. Yeah, I got that. I unlocked Netherlight Crucible. Still working on my levels for that. I got an egg that will hatch soon, so I'm excited about that. And
Ooh, I'm missing 2 mounts from that egg.
so does each egg have a different mount chance?
Yeah, there's 4 mounts and 2 pets
Okay.
that you can get from the egg, and then you can get a rotten egg if it decided RNG doesn't like you.
So I've got a few days to decide, or not decide, but I got a few days to find out.
Yep.
Yay, RNG! We love it and we hate it.
I just hate it.
My boyfriend has 3 of the 4 mounts, but none of the pets.
Maybe I'll get one of them. But I also happened across the Argus Exploration achievement. I was going to go after this one after I finished Argus storyline. Well, I went to the Argus storyline, and I just happened to get it. And I found out on Wildhead that the mount speed increase is an account-wide unlock. So now all my alts will have increased light speed. And then I'm slowly working on my Worgen Rogue. He's up to 87 now. That one's a little bit slower. And then finally, I'm currently watching through Stranger Things 2. So really enjoying it. And my one of the sheets I have for my bed is the same sheets from Stranger Things. So it just
I don't know you want to be proud of that.
Well, no, but in the one room, in the house of the one of the main characters, where this is season 1, where 11 is, she has a fort and there's sheets on the fort. It's like, that's my sheets for my bed.
So what you're telling me is you need to buy new bed sheets because you still have some from like the 80s.
But what's funny is we bought these.
That's kind of what I was thinking he needs to do.
But we bought these new in like the 90s or 2000s. So
sheets that
so you need new bed sheets?
Yeah, I do.
Nobody should be sleeping on sheets from the 90s. My God.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think my bed sheets.
Like, if you clean those things regularly, they would be destroyed by now from just all of the use.
Well,
then wouldn't they be like rotting from bacteria then? If he wasn't washing them, like how do they?
I do wash.
All right, I'm starting a new hashtag. It's hashtag Get Frazley New Sheets.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we need to do a GoFundMe.
Make Frazley great again.
Make Frazley great again. Give Frazley sheets again.
Yeah.
I like it. Should I get that trending on Twitter right now?
Yes, you should.
And but I won't be sleeping tonight, so because I'm excited for tomorrow.
Dude, you should sleep.
No, tomorrow's BlizzCon. I'm still hyped up for it.
That's why you should sleep.
No, I'm not gonna stay up all night, but I'm getting up at 6 so I can get some steps in before the live stream. So.
Do you need to be there at the very beginning of the live stream?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that depends on who you're asking. Are you asking Frazley or someone who's actually thinking about this?
I don't. I'll just put it out there. Anybody who wants to respond is welcome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So tomorrow is BlizzCon, but if you're listening on the recording, BlizzCon was the best weekend.
Was BlizzCon.
Yeah. We had fun over the weekend of BlizzCon, but we're gonna have fun.
What's the name of this show?
How do you know? We haven't even had BlizzCon yet. Don't make assumptions. It's 2017. Assumptions are not allowed anymore.
True. So I don't know if they're watching live or if they're watching recorded, but BlizzCon will be sometime in around when you're listening to this. Unless you're listening to this in 2019, it's like, oh, I'm listening to the BlizzCon.
They'll probably
What about BlizzCon 2019?
Yeah, true. Yeah, BlizzCon 20. Oh man, this is always something Doctor Who-ish.
No, it's just somebody could listen to a podcast from 2 years ago.
Honestly, I don't know how much they've changed the song since the 10th Doctor. So
Not that much.
No, that's a different song. But who is hyped for BlizzCon?
me.
Yeah.
Definitely me. Wish I was there again this year, but that's okay.
At least you've been there.
It's definitely something you need to do.
Oh,
I wish it was something I could afford.
And at some point, I'm going to head to it. But let's get into our predictions. So welcome
Oh,
to
God, don't do it. No. Please, no.
Oh my god, was that a music cue?
Yep. Welcome
shit.
to the
Shot.
BlizzCon. the BlizzCon Eve post BlizzCon show. I am your host, Frazley, and I have all of our lovely regulars.
And I am dying. Please help me.
I'll turn it off.
I'm gonna call you an ambulance.
Please.
No, this is better
I
than
doubt your
Christmas
ambulance
music,
will make
so
it for
I'm
me.
totally fine with it.
It's just different music. I love it.
It's almost worse, dear God.
This is what you get.
I guess, well, pickers can't be choosers.
No,
Right.
I won't play right now, but so today we have predictions. They may be real and fake, or real or fake.
They're all real predictions. It's just whether or not they're true. They end up being like what actually happens.
Yeah.
Therefore, they're just predictions. We're
And-
guessing.
There may be spoilers. First, we're going to go off what we do know, and then we'll go into
Which
all the
is
things.
nothing.
Well, we do know a few things.
Oh, okay.
There was a Sylvanas statue at BlizzCon. You can now also buy your own. What?
What do you mean was? You're confusing me.
Or is there? Well, if they're watching in
There whiz. It was and is.
yeah, because if they're watching in the future, there was a statue at BlizzCon. Because by now they're packing up BlizzCon and everyone's going home and they're all like, "We had a great time at BlizzCon. Bye, see you next year."
No. What happened is that all the statues have now been bought, so there was statues, but they're gone now.
Yes, they're gone now. So you can either buy there's a big statue at BlizzCon, or was it a big statue, and you can or could have bought your own Sylvanas World of Warcraft statue. In a deleted video for behind the scenes, there was a Lordaeron logo, and
South Seas confirmed.
yes, well, and
Yes, at least.
there was a oh yeah, you're right, South Seas. No, but wait, but isn't the Undercity under Lordaeron?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So then why would the South Seas be confirmed if we already have Lordaeron?
Who said I was making any sense?
Oh, okay. You're trying to distract the audience.
No, not really. I actually do think that it's going to be something to do with the South Seas.
Yeah, especially because Hearthstone has a expansion coming out that
They do.
Well, yeah, they always have one at BlizzCon, but they've
Oh, I thought you were talking like it was already announced.
no, not yet, but they've it's kind of hinting at a Pirates in the next expansion for the Hearthstone. So, and if Blizzard is theming Hearthstone and WoW similar, then we might be seeing Pirates in the next one. But yeah, and then there was a prologue that was released to Before the Storm. So it was a pretty good pretty good chapter. Wowhead has it if you want to go read it. I've now pre-ordered the book because I was loving the prequel chapter.
I will wait until it's on Audible and then buy it.
Yeah, I bought the Kindle just ahead of time, but I'm also going to be buying the Audible too because I want to hear it.
My coworker gave me 2 boxes worth of books, so I have a lot of books to read right now. So Audible's a little bit easier.
I know what you mean. One for me, I like Audible when I'm on my long walks on the beach.
Yeah, I've gotten totally.
Frazley, this is a
audiobooks.
podcast, not an ad. Stop advertising yourself, Frazley.
Okay.
Podcast, if you want to advertise yourself,
Frazley,
I'm sure Gauder will give you the login to Farmers Only.
Well, and my
You
phone number is
have
867-5309.
I didn't know your name was Jenny.
But yeah.
Oh my god. Totally.
I thought I'll never get to make that joke on Frazzlecast ever, and then he just came through. I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah. On your bucket list, I fixed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the prologue was good. Sylvanas is definitely working on stuff. And at the end, she said that they're going after Stormwind. And it's kind of like, she's the war chief. So, yes. But yeah.
For the Horde.
Hey, bring it on, bro.
Come at me, bro.
Catch
I'm
me
not
outside.
your-
How about that?
I'm not your bro, pal.
See, I like Sylvanas, but
on,
what
somebody
I've
work up there on that
read
one.
makes me really, really sad. And the comments that I'm reading,
Are sad ones?
no, I hope it's not true.
Okay.
Because it's I don't want to spoil anything unless you guys
Do
want.
it.
To do it, yeah.
Spoil it.
Okay,
Let's do it.
so it's not if you've read the book or read the prologue thing that they have, is not really much of a spoiler.
Okay. I
And
don't
they're
read
basically saying Sylvanas is the new Garrosh 2.0.
Yeah.
And
Is she going to be?
well,
I don't
the
want
way
that.
the book is, it's basically she is going to be fighting like the war type thing. Like she wants, she's going to cause the war.
Well,
So
and-
basically,
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
World
Yeah.
of Warcraft is bringing back, the Horde versus Alliance feel.
yeah,
Yeah, but don't make it Sylvanas' fault. Make it Anduin's fault. He's an idiot.
Well, no, see, you can make it Jaina because Jaina's already like all against the Horde.
That is true.
Well-
Anyone but Sylvanas.
Yeah,
Please.
Sylvanas is a really good character, and I hope they don't kill her off because there's a lot of in-depth story with her, with background. She's a full-rounded character. So I would really hate for them to kill her off, and then it seems like, hey, let's make a pattern and keep killing off the war chief.
yeah.
Yeah, I think she's much less interesting as the war chief of the Horde. I liked her better when she was trying to do her own agenda for the Forsaken.
Same, and if you kind of read it, she even states that this is not the path she wanted.
No,
Vol'jin's Aloha basically forced her into this, which you should know already from the beginning of the expansion. And she's not happy with this, and she's torn because it's like, okay, well, I gotta make sure my people are safe, but they need a ruler, and who can I trust to give this rule to?
So one thing to keep in mind that could come into play, though, is Illyria and Barisa, because they were talking about Sylvanas on the Vindicar. So who knows? Maybe Sylvanas will start some crap, but those two will find a way to get through to her or something.
I just, I think that, Sylvanas, they should kind of leave or make her back to the way she was.
Yeah, well, and even in the in the prologue, it was kind of sounding like people were kind of creating their own government now in Undercity, and so they're kind of taking over what Sylvanas was working on.
Well, they were doing a council,
Yeah,
and these people were in Cataclysm, so it's not like the first time we've seen this council. So they just decided, Sylvanas is not here to protect her kingdom. So why don't we take over?
yeah. And Grim Sparkle says prediction 8.1 raid the siege of Stormwind.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it really does sound like
I'm not
Siege of
happy.
Stormwind. But Anduin's not exactly going to be going all Garrosh.
Well, here's one of the comments someone basically made on there was stating that, alright, the king has fallen. Anduin is right now technically a weak king. This is a perfect time for the Horde to attack them. And so maybe
I don't think
this
he's weak at all, though.
Oh, this is where Anduin has to more prove himself. But you also have Greymane, Jaina, to back him up, and other leaders to back him up, so he isn't alone.
well, and
But he, even in the storyline for the Broken Shore, when you give him his dad's lock and all that, he even states that he doesn't feel that he's up to his dad's standards, and that the people don't really look up to them. They just accept him because he's his dad's son.
well, and Sylvanas is going to have to also deal with Bane because Bane likes Anduin.
Yeah, at the end of that little quest, though, because Varian appears before Anduin and basically, if I recall correctly, kind of tells him, you don't have to be me, be your own. be your own person. And Anduin kind of has a look of like he's gained a new resolve after going through that little quest line. So, yeah, actually, if there's anybody that I do hope gets killed in the next expansion, I hope it's Greymane because I'm really tired of him. He may be Alliance, but I don't like Greymane at all.
Yeah, but then how are we going to get our fix of a British accent?
They'll put someone else in power.
Yeah,
sorry, Frosty and Kaz, if you're listening.
Put Crowley involved. Put Crowley in charge.
Greymane, all right. In one of the books that has Greymane in there, he seems like a really tough, firm person. And yes, he has his issues with the Alliance because they basically abandoned them. But
I mean, yeah, if you've read Wolfheart,
yeah, that's the one I'm referring. But when you get to see him in game, he's kind of a wimp.
I think he's a fool. What he is.
And that too, he's a fool.
Ruined his kingdom and continues to just run around doing whatever he wants because he's obsessed with Sylvanas, which I kind of understand in some ways, but if I was Anduin, I'd be like, you need to sit down, old man, and go away.
And didn't he let Sylvanas betray him for Gilneas?
What?
In the beginning of the Worgen starting zone, Sylvanas betrays Greymane.
Well, she doesn't really betray him. She just kind of destroys his town.
Yeah, but like
in the Worgen starting zone, they never had an alliance. It's hardly a betrayal.
Okay, but so
they were always enemies.
Sylvanas had issues with the basically werewolves, Worgen, due to the fact that they constantly made a hassle with the Forsaken. So if you ever do the Forsaken starting area, you're constantly, all your quest is battling Worgen because, they're causing issues for them. They're killing people, and so you gotta fend them off. So, yeah, the Worgens are a bane to existence for Sylvanas and the Forsaken.
So that would explain why she's trying to kill them off. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So it's not really, a personal vendetta. It's just, they're a pest. What do you do with pests? You exterminate them.
Yeah.
And the Worgen are still, at that point in time, trying to learn to control their anger, their hate, the beast inside them.
I look at it this way. She's giving them extra practice.
Yeah.
Positive outlook.
Mm-hmm.
From Deceiverr.
So,
yeah, don't get used to it. Do I have to say something negative and cynical now, just like to balance out the universe?
Yeah.
No, just let it be happy. Let it get weird.
Fine.
But one way we can get weird.
Shot.
That sounds really awkward too.
One way we can get weird?
Yeah.
Let's get weird, Frazley. Let's get weird.
So,
Fraz, you're gonna wish you never said that.
So, Eric, you worked on some predictions.
I did work on some predictions, and they all are silly.
Yes,
but we'll see what everybody has to think about them. I have my document open, podcast ideas for speculations.
Wow. Professional.
So first guess is there's going to be a new currency in the game called Blizzard Coin. That's how you buy all your stuff.
I can see that.
The Bitcoin?
What?
Bitcoin.
Blizzard
Except
Coin.
It's not Bitcoin. It's Blizzard Coin.
Blizzard Bitcoin?
No, it's just Blizzard Coin.
Yeah, or like BlizzCoin for short.
It first came up from me misspelling BlizzCon. It came out as BlizzCoin, and then I was just like, oh, well, maybe that's their new currency.
I can see
that's
it.
what they're gonna do.
They would. That's the sad part.
That's their new microtransactions. It's like buy BlizzCoins and you can have sweet shit. Like,
can I have a physical coin and then there's a code on the coin that I have to put in?
Sure, that seems like more work, but more power to you.
If they're gonna do BlizzCoin, I want that. That's cool. I love that idea, Emma.
Basically, then you have a little collector's coin type thing, and then maybe you can make them a little bit fancier, where there's different colors, different people on the coin, and make a collector's thing with the code, so you can.
Sure, you could do that. Now there is other things. There's going to be a Blizzard theme park called Blizneyland. They're merging with Disney.
And now, is it that they're merging with Disney, or that Disney is buying them out? Because, I mean, that's what Disney does. Or is Disney finally getting
BlizzCon
bought out?
To announce. They're going to announce the specifics at BlizzCon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like, while they're there...
So now it's going to be like a D23 meets BlizzCon kind of thing.
Yeah.
Gross.
And while they're there, all of the walls around the opening ceremony are just going to disappear. And they're all of a sudden going to be in Blizneyland.
As if the people at BlizzCon weren't sweaty enough, you're going to add Disney people to the mix? Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Dear.
It's going to be a clusterfuck of magic. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's going to be terrifying, and it's going to smell bad.
Well, you're not going, so who cares?
I feel bad for the people who are going, though.
All right.
Hold on, here's the thing.
Okay.
Where is it going to be in California, where Disneyland is and all that?
Yeah.
Or are they
in-game.
going to put it somewhere else?
No, it's
in the game.
replacing Disneyland.
Oh, it's going to be in the game? Well,
Yeah,
they
it's
have
gonna be in the
it's
game.
called that's Dark Moon Fair. So they're just going to add Disney stuff to the Dark Moon Fair?
I guess
I
so,
guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to cost a lot, though.
Yeah. Well, and then in a
Don't
couple years,
say.
they'll make Blizney World.
Like,
Yeah.
legitimately Disney World? Or
Oh,
in the
yeah.
game still? So is it going to be like...
Blizzard
Is it going to be like how Disneyland is in California and Disney World is in Florida? So is it going to be Blizneyland in
Blizzard.
Kalimdor and then Blizney World in Eastern Kingdoms?
Yeah.
All of those things, yes.
So
they're
he
gonna
doesn't
be
even know
selling
what
a-
the hell we're talking about.
No,
They're
I
going to be
know.
selling a plush Thrall with Mickey Mouse ears.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll buy 3.
Yeah. All right.
I'll buy
so
4.
Well, you got Minnie's ears, you got Mickey's ears. Maybe throw some Pluto ears in there, too.
Yeah.
Thrall's ears.
Garrosh will be Pluto.
They're going to release it in
Ew.
phases, though. Like, eventually you can look like Donald Duck, wear no pants, and have a big duck bill and a sailor hat.
Nice.
I have a quick
Yikes.
question that's, Disney related.
Okay.
All right. So, Donald only wears a t-shirt, right?
Right.
But when he gets out of the shower, he has a towel around his waist.
Yeah, so it's for
Yeah,
Mars.
actually. That is strange. It's like, so...
I just,
hmm.
yeah. And that's not the
key
only
is,
thing.
don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Too late.
When he loses his clothes, he puts his hands where his privates should be, but even though he walks around pantless.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, that is strange.
Just-
I never thought about it
just-
before, but...
Well, I mean,
Because Donald Duck's private parts only show when all of his clothes come off.
okay,
Okay.
that makes more sense.
That's what's going on there.
Just this conversation is just so strange.
Oh, we're just getting started, pal. Get
Okay,
used to it.
So, Eric, let's move on to your
Great.
All right, so next on the list is something called King Lopez. Don't know what that means. Here's the next thing. There's going to be a de-spansion of the game. They're going to make it smaller, so it's like a lot more close quarters combat, and you're all stuffed in there like sardines a little bit more. It's going to totally change the dynamic of the game because everybody's all going to be in this one little box. It's going to be different.
I don't think
It's
I
going to
like
be more
that.
intimate and kind of like indie game kind of thing.
It'd be
Ew.
like Battlefront.
We've done this
2.
big open world kind of thing. Now we want to do something that's the opposite. They're just trying different things, seeing what sticks.
Yeah.
Ew, I'm like not okay with that.
Well, let's see if you're okay with this. They're going to take Warcraft. They're going to split it into 2 separate games. There's going to be War, and then there's going to be Craft. One game you're constantly at war, and the other game you only craft. There's no conflict. You just make stuff. So now you have 2 games.
We already craft a lot in game.
Yeah, but now it's just going to be one thing you only fight in one game, and you only craft in the other game, and they aren't compatible, and they're just 2 totally separate entities.
And
I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Will the craft game have mythic crafting for endgame?
It'll have all kinds of crafting. It's going to be the most in-depth, intense, amazing crafting game there's ever been.
Because my goal is to
Like,
be an elitist mythic crafter. So
then this will be perfect.
Oh dear.
That'll be perfect for you because then I mean
Fantastic.
all of your crafting goals you'll be able to achieve them and more
And then we
So
because it's going to
can
be
I
the
just,
be all.
can I just crochet in real life?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's
Why
see what's
not?
next on the list. Console version of Warcraft.
that
So
would
then
actually
Please.
happen. Actually,
play it on your console, so you don't have to have a computer. That's one of the options. Oh, and then they're going to release the Warcraft Director's Cut Special Edition, re-release VHS Special Edition. So look for that coming out.
Did you say VHS?
Yes.
Yes.
Warcraft
Oh.
Director's Cut Special Edition, re-release VHS Special Edition.
Good thing I still have my VCR.
Yeah. So
I don't, but I'd
great.
still buy one just to say I have this.
You can get one on the internet for cheap.
Yeah.
Oh, really? All right,
yeah.
good to know.
Oh God,
I
yeah.
think
I'm
I'm still
mom-
probably not going to do that, though.
Okay.
I think
well,
my mom got me mine when I was like 10.
Nice. And then last on the list, it just says Taco Night, so there will be a Taco Night in World of Warcraft.
Hey, that sounds good.
Finally. I've been waiting for that
Is
for
it
years.
gnome tacos?
It is just tacos for everybody. Tacos for gnomes, tacos for
No,
giants,
not for gnomes, made of gnomes.
tacos made of for and made of everyone. You just hop in the grinder, throw your friends in, grind them up.
That is so morbid, but I love it.
Hey, I just said Taco
Oh.
Night, and then you guys start talking about
No,
eating
no,
each
no.
other.
There's going to be a toy that you can get on Taco Night, and it only works on Tuesdays.
Yes.
And it
Yes.
turns your friends, whoever's in your party, into a giant taco with
That's-
legs.
I love
That's
that.
fantastic. I love
Yeah, that's an amazing idea.
it. Yeah.
Blizzard, it's yours for free.
Blizzard, I know you're listening. Do all of these things. You have this weekend to implement them.
Yes.
And
That is true.
give me credit / money for these ideas would be lovely. Or put me in game.
Yes.
Actually, since it happened on Frazley's podcast, it's really up to Frazley whether or not it gets monetized.
Yeah, but it's my idea.
He'll monetize it, but only in American.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm okay with that. Especially since we're banned in some countries anyways.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
banned in India because we're talking about grinding up red meat and stuff, putting them in tacos and things.
Yeah.
And I just turned it
Taco.
into a toy.
Okay, here's a question, and there probably is
42.
a definite answer to this, but I'm
42.
going to ask it anyway.
42.
Well, but we'll see if you still want to answer 42 after I ask this question, though.
42.
Like there's like white meat, red meat, dark meat, stuff like that. Like the different creatures and things that you can be in World of Warcraft. If you cook them up and put them in a taco, like what kind of meat would they be? Would it be like red meat, or would it be like purple meat, green meat?
Well,
Like what is
see,
it?
42
It
meat.
depends. It depends
42.
on which one you go. For me, because I don't eat red meats, I could totally do a buzzard, ground up buzzard, and actually they do have chicken, so I could kill a whole bunch of chickens and make ground chicken tacos.
Yeah, but if you killed like a werewolf, what would like a zombie werewolf? What would that be?
There's no zombie werewolves.
I don't
so-
care. It could happen.
Clearly.
Well,
There'd
they
be a
could
lot
be-
of
so.
hair in your meat. That sounds pretty
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's about, I would go for a Tauren burger. And I'm
Ooh.
bored. And I would totally go for a Tauren burger.
That sounds really good, actually.
Doesn't it,
Is that
though?
like red meat?
Basically. They're
Yeah.
basically giant bulls.
Well, and it sounds like at BlizzCon there is a Vikings taco truck.
That juicy steak. Oh, there's gonna be a taco truck?
Well, no, at BlizzCon,
That's it. I'm crashing BlizzCon.
and someone says that they call it the Taran burger. I think.
Tauren burger. Oh, man. I need a Tauren burger.
I want a burger so bad right now.
Me too. I'm
Let's
actually.
just
I
all
know, right?
take 20 minutes, go eat a burger, and we'll all come back and talk about how great burgers were.
I got chicken strips from in front of me.
Fine, you can just be the weird guy and eat chicken strips while we're having a burger party.
Hey, hold on a second. That's sexist. You didn't even you just assumed that Emma would be the weird guy. You should have asked first. God. This is the bag lady all over again.
Oh my god.
Well, you guys can all have like mad cow disease while I eat my chicken,
Mad cow disease is delicious, though.
or
Isn't it,
swine
though?
flu. Isn't that the other one?
I don't
Swine
care
flu
as long
pigs.
as it
The
tastes
bird
good.
flu, that's the one you gotta look out for.
No. There's a pig one.
Well, but the bird
and-
did flew.
Oh,
I'm gonna go kill myself.
what is that one?
was pretty.
Arakoa flu.
Yeah, Eric Oflu. So, Jer,
Awful person.
do you have any predictions?
You know what? I really don't. Other than the stuff everybody pretty much already knows about.
All right, is there anything you're hoping for?
Only that I hope this expansion is more along. I mean, everybody is pretty much guessing it's going to be South Seas, which I think sounds really cool. And I hope it's more of a smaller, kind of like, I wasn't around for Miss Pandaria, but from playing the game now, it seems like it was quite different from the rest of the expansion. So I'd like to see something like that, something that gets away from this Legion, Old Gods, the entire universe is going to collapse type thing. And
Well,
is a little bit smaller in scale.
Miss Pandaria did kind of have the Old Gods and Titans a bit.
Yeah, that's true.
Very little, but it was well done, so it wasn't overkill.
Yeah, what I'm hoping if it is like Miss Pandaria, that there's actually closure at the end of a zone.
Yeah.
Instead of he's like, yeah, you destroyed our jade statue. Well, you go now, and we'll fix it. No, we don't need your help. Go away. Go away. You destroyed it. Go away.
But definitely
Go away.
I'm hoping for a lot less green. Tired of seeing green.
I
like
agree.
To see
I like green plant.
green plants are fine, but fell.
No more
fell.
No,
That's what
yeah.
I guess I'm. That's what I'm aiming for.
Too much
Yeah.
foul. I agree.
And
No,
I would definitely like to see, like we were talking about earlier. You know, you're hoping they don't. I also hope they don't take Sylvanas and turn into a Garage 2.0, and I'm also hoping they don't take Jaina and turn her into some like a villain. I think
Dreadlord?
there are
She
far
is
more
a Dreadlord,
interesting
though.
things that can be done with her story than just turning her into a villain to be defeated.
Yeah.
They made that,
Yeah,
they
but I
did
kind
it.
of want to kill her because she's kind of a bitch.
No, see, I don't think we're going to kill her. I think what we'll have to do is kind of like brainwash her almost back to like not hating them that much.
I'm kind of hoping that maybe Metzen knew he was going to retire around Legion, and that he was actually talking with Christy Golden ahead of time and saying, "Hey, for the next expansion, we want to work on the story a little bit more. Can you?" Because I know Christy Golden was announced that she recently joined Blizzard, but I'm hoping that she's actually been with Blizzard a little bit longer, or at least working on the story longer.
Probably not.
Okay, so this could be
Generally not how that kind of thing works.
Yeah, you're right. So this probably is like a Metzen storyline. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm saying this probably is like and then we'll probably see her story later.
Yep. You nailed it.
You have no idea what we're talking about, do you?
Nope, but I will pitch in wherever I'm needed.
It's nice to know
So
you're always gonna be
you're
there
a
for us.
pitcher. Got it.
Sure.
Not. Never mind.
I think I just took us off the rails. Sorry.
Oh
So
my
wait, hold on.
God.
Was it Frazley's fault this time?
I think so.
I don't know.
I was talking about like the story. I mean, kind of like how we hope it's not what we're.
And then all I did was said yeah at the end of it. That's all that happened.
Yeah.
Some idiot on the auction house is selling the big voodoo mask for 1,700 gold when someone else is selling it for 29.
I'll buy it for 1,000 gold.
I'll buy the 29 gold.
The 1,000 probably is
Cheap.
higher quality.
Or you can just.
It's the
wait
exact
until-
same item.
Or you can just
same
wait until
stats.
next year and get it yourself.
The big voodoo mask?
Yeah.
That doesn't drop from anything that's time limited. It's just a random world. It's a profession thing. It's crafted.
Oh, I thought that was the item for Day of the Dead.
Oh, no. Ew.
Are you sure?
God, no. Yeah, I'm
Because
pretty
it would-
sure.
No, I'm pretty sure that's for the Day of the Dead.
No, it's a different mask. I mean, maybe there is an item for Day of the Dead with the same name, but the big voodoo mask, it drops. It's a crafted item at level 39. And there's also an item that looks the same, only it's cloth instead of leather, that drops in Zul'Farrak.
I
So-
am now Googling it.
So
Go for it.
So, Conde, our Finland ambassador, mentioned something that we haven't heard a lot about.
Yeah, you're right. It's from leather workers.
Ha ha.
And it's a leather worker pattern. And it's really easy to make.
Good. I'm sure it is, but I'm lazy, so.
I am seeing if my leather.
So do you think we will see any mention this year of legacy servers?
Absolutely not, and
No.
that makes me very happy because I'm a unashamed legacy hater. So I think if there was any chance of that, Nostalrius pissed all over it when they had an opportunity to. When Blizzard reached out to them, they acted like children and destroyed any chance of it ever happening. So,
well, and Nostalrius is pretty much
that pattern. Sorry, I have the pattern.
And Nostalrius kind of
for the voodoo mask. I have it.
Nice.
And Nostalrius kind of destroyed themselves. I know they're back as Light's Hope, but they Elysium kind of mess things up too.
I don't see those servers gonna come because one thing Blizzard people kept on saying that they don't have the original information for those servers. And yes, they could probably do something with someone who apparently copied all that code.
Nostalrius was going to be open source with it, so I mean, how hard can it be to get it?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they don't.
Well, and even if they had the code, making it work with modern WoW code might be.
It wouldn't be meant to. It would be like a separate server that hopefully you don't have to pay a separate subscription for, like you do if you want to have an American realms and a European realms thing going on. But
you should totally have to pay separate for it. I think.
Why?
I don't think it would be separate.
Because number one, it's going to pull resources and money away from the current game, which is 100% should be their only focus. I would say not only do you have to pay for retail, you have to pay for legacy if you want it. That's what I would do, but that's because I don't think it should even be consideration. The whole thing to me is just, and I'm someone, so I didn't start playing till a couple years ago. I do wish I had played earlier, and I understand I understand people who played during that time, that there's a feeling of how the game was back then that certainly can't be duplicated anymore. That's just the nature of the game evolving over time. But it's just so weird to me. Like, I grew up. Okay, so I played the Nintendo 64, so I have these great memories of GoldenEye and Mario Kart 64. I'm not going on Nintendo forums whining and saying, forget this new Mario game and your newest Mario Kart game. I demand you give me Mario Kart 64 because it's the one I like. It's really weird to me. And from a business standpoint, it just seems like it's a bad decision. It would be a bad business decision to spend time and money on a 12-year-old or 13-year-old version of your product. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Especially because it's morphed with the times, and it's morphed with where the market trends are going.
Yeah.
See, I think it should be, if you pay a World of Warcraft subscription, you should be able to play it. But it's its own separate server, so it's not like you can bring your character over there. It's like you have to start from beginning.
Yeah.
But there's no updates for it.
Yeah, that's why I don't really see why they should be charging people, because it's not really taking that many resources away from WoW. Just the occasional bug check, and that's not going to take a whole lot of resources when they're not even adding updates to the games. Just make sure that there's nothing that just suddenly broke.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's going to take them all of 10 minutes. I'm from a not like a literal standpoint, but more just like to make a point.
Yeah, and I can completely admit that my part of my reason for saying charge people extras is because I'm kind of a dick about it. Because the legacy people are just so entitled and childish that I have no sympathy for them at all.
All right,
just because a lot of the people are entitled doesn't mean that you have to hate the server. I mean, I'm not being an entitled dick about it, but I think it would be really cool to have.
My friend just started playing World of Warcraft about a year or so ago, and one reason why he didn't want to start is because he couldn't play the original storyline. because Cataclysm basically destroyed everything. And
Yay!
That's one thing that he's kind of like, well, I want to know more of the storyline. I want to know more of the lore. He played Warcraft and Warcraft 2, and I think there's a Warcraft 3.
There is.
Yeah, okay, I thought so.
Warcraft 3 is great.
He's played all 3, so he kind of knew the story by that, but he wanted to do it World of Warcraft version and get immersed in the story, but it kind of throws you in where Cataclysm start. And that's one thing he wasn't too happy with.
Okay, so
But then, mhm.
so are we talking mechanics or storyline? Because I could
him is storyline.
and then Deceiverr, which way are you leaning? Are you leaning mechanics, or are you leaning just the storyline and the content of Legacy?
I just want all of it, because I think the different mechanics, it's gonna feel like a different game. I think that'll be fun. And on top of that, there's a lot of story elements that are kind of removed from the game because of Cataclysm. Yay, Cata! Everyone loves it.
Because what I could
it sucks that they removed so much stuff.
The story stuff, I think they could fix in other ways. Like, I would be interested in seeing them try to redo the entire way they do leveling up from 1 to whatever this will be. 1. What are we at now? 110? So we're going to 120?
Yep.
Yeah.
Assuming, I guess.
Or 115.
I think they.
So it'd be cool if they would redo the whole. Like, I think they need to redo the map or the your log interface and all that stuff. And it'd be interesting if they could find a way where you had more freedom to go back and level at a different pace and do, experience that stuff without having to rush through it.
Because I'm kind of seeing maybe scaling, because that is a trend we're trying to see in the MMO industry. ESO does a great job with scaling whatever content you want to do, wherever you want to go. I could see
now. Hold on a second. I thought you hated ESO and everything about it.
No. I hate their monetization scheme. The game itself is okay. I just can't play it because I hate that whenever I play it, I see a cool mount that I can't buy because I either don't have I didn't buy it when it was time limited, or I'm not doing the crown crates. And yes.
Well, I mean, you would have bought it anyway. Like that whole thing with it being a limited time. I think the thing that aggravated you more about that than the fact that you couldn't wait to buy it is the fact that, I think you were trying to think of the best words. I think the thing that is actually pissing you off about it is the fact that not only did they scam you out of your money by giving you the time limit, you basically let them on probably a large number of occasions.
Yeah, and every month they put time limited things every single month. And you don't have to buy the DLC with the subscription. But if you buy the DLC Collector's Edition, you get special stuff that you can only buy in the DLC Collector's Edition. So you're paying a sub and buying the DLC. And yeah, every month there's new. So yeah, that's why I don't like ESOs. But I like their scaling. And you can go to any zone at any level now. And I think that would be a good thing for WoW. And then they could work in here's old storyline, here's old content. Because the one area that I've still wondered on the mechanics, they were older mechanics because, one, that's what Blizzard knew how to do at the time. And two, there was not as much competition for time and for games back then. I mean, you could spend days in WoW because there was really nothing other than single player games at that time. Now there's so many.
There was EverQuest during
that is
WoW.
True. Yeah, but WoW is better than EverQuest.
Oh, yeah, but it all depends on the gameplay, because EverQuest came out way before World of Warcraft. Way before.
Well,
and it was World of Warcraft had a different type of look, slightly different type of gameplay, and in my opinion, it felt a lot smoother.
Well, and WoW's been progressing with the times, whereas EverQuest, it seems like it's staying in its old gameplay. I mean, it's not moving with where the industry is going.
Well, it all depends on the person, because I know some people who are still playing EverQuest, some people are playing the Final Fantasy online games. There's so many MMOs.
Yeah, I can't believe EverQuest is still releasing expansions.
Yeah. Especially after their
I don't know how
Daybreak.
much is in them, and how large they are, but it's still pretty impressive. It's like at this point, 17-year-old game or something like that.
Yeah. And there's definitely EverQuest 1 and EverQuest 2, and there was going to be EverQuest 3 and EverQuest Next, and they kind of canned both games. But yeah, so I could see. I don't know if we'll get the gameplay back, but I see both sides, either it being an extra sub or not extra sub. But yeah, it's if Blizzard's struggling with resources for development, it would be a big ask to say, hey, can you also give out resources for this thing that's going to stay stagnant? But yeah. So do you all think that scaling is at least something that seems like it would be doable or at least probable?
I think maybe, but they have to be really careful with that because you also don't want people just going back to an old zone to run something, and you don't want to feel like you're struggling to get through an old zone. That would be very frustrating.
Yeah. So what if it was like you go to an NPC saying, hey, I want some more challenge, or if they give you something extra for going to a zone like that, kind of like where you can halt your level at a certain level. Say, I don't want any more XP.
We can do that now.
Yeah, so it's like if they were to make that for scaling, saying, hey, we've added scaling, but if you don't want that, just go to the NPC saying, hey, I don't want things in the past timeline to be tougher.
I think the argument they usually put up against that is that then they feel like they'll put time and effort into adding a feature that people can just turn off.
That would make...
Yeah, because for me, one thing with leveling alts, I kind of hated the fact that the zone leveled with me. It's like, I just want to, go through this really quickly without worrying about all these ads being the same toughness.
Over in Legion?
Mm-hmm. That's my... But I can understand for, like, some people, they like the toughness. I just like getting immersed into the story.
Well, here's what you should do if you want to have the story immersion without the toughness. Basically, just play a Vengeance Demon Hunter. Nothing will ever kill you. You don't even have to try.
I still have not started a Demon Hunter.
What is wrong with you? Start one on the Horde, on Khadgar. Because me and Frazley have a guild. Or Frazley is helping with a guild, and so is one of my other friends. Here's the thing that
my best friend told me. Because my best friend was going to start the Demon Hunter on my server. Apparently, you cannot start a Demon Hunter on a server that you don't have a max level character already.
Nope. You just need a level 70.
Yeah,
so just
70?
Make a Death Knight, level it to 70, and then make the Demon Hunter, and you skip like 30 levels. Actually, no, you would be skipping 85 levels because of the fact that the Death Knight is also skipping 55 levels.
You just blew my mind.
So you basically only have to level up 15 times to get to level 100 with a Demon Hunter on any individual server.
Yeah, I'll probably make it on my alliance. And if I was going to do a Horde one, I would do it on Hyjal, because that's where all my...
Oh, come on. At least make one character on Khadgar.
Do I have one on Khadgar?
I doubt it.
I am looking all realms on this account. All right, that's AP, Frostwolf, that one, Hyjal. Khadgar, I have a level 21 on Khadgar, and it's Horde.
Really?
Yep.
Are you ever going to work on it?
No.
Didn't think so. Can you make a character on Khadgar that you will work on that's Horde?
Probably not.
Yeah.
At least you're honest. So
I made that character.
It's because you hate me, isn't it?
No, I made that character for my friend. And
Oh, I'm not your friend? I see.
No.
Hurt. Oh. Ouch.
You're not hurt.
Not really. I have friends. I'm happy with the friends that I have. Having more friends, great. If no one else wants to be my friend, I'm still happy with the friends that I have.
So do you think
That's my philosophy.
Blizzard is going to add loot boxes? Because they've added loot boxes to Heroes. They have card packs in Hearthstone. They have loot boxes in Overwatch. And there's loot boxes.
I really hope not.
I hope not, but I only want to see them do that just because of the fact that I know it's going to get on your nerves to no end, and yet you're still going to buy them.
I'm gonna be
because I just want to see that just rage at them, and then the hypocrisy of then proceeding to go buy them, because I know you will.
I will eat crow. I admit it.
Okay, here's some people. All right, I can speak. So,
are you sure?
No, not really. All right. In like some of the games, you can get points and all that, so you can buy those loot boxes. So as long as there's, let's say, all right, my achievement points are so many, and with those achievement points, I can buy those loot boxes like that, then I am totally for it.
I want to be able to still show off how many achievement points I have, but I'd be okay with that if it was like you get like a simultaneous, like you get however many achievement points you have, you get that many like BlizzCoin to buy those loot boxes.
Yeah, it's kind of like how Final Fantasy XIV is doing it, where you get more achievement points, and then every achievement point gives you a credit to buy veteran rewards.
But like when you buy those rewards, you're not losing your achievement points.
No,
it's like separate. It's a separate currency that you get as a reward for getting the achievement points, right?
That's what I believe.
All right, I would be totally okay with that if Blizzard did that, as long as I can keep my achievement points to show off that I have over 9,000 and Frazley has like less than 5,000.
No. I'm up to like 10 or 11,000 now. I've maybe 12,000.
What did you do?
I'm doing live achievements.
Since when? I must be thinking of someone else.
Yeah.
I'm on my wrong main team.
Yeah, Ghost. He has like less than 2,000.
Okay.
I have
He's been playing since vanilla.
2,000. No, I have 2,300. Hold on. I have 23510 on, and I'm on an alt, which I think my main has more.
Yeah, I really hope they don't add them. I wouldn't be surprised if they do, but I think Blizzard's smart enough to realize that for a while that would be something they would have to be very delicate with, because I can't think of something that would tick people off more if they were to implement it the way they have in other games, where you can
it would have to
money
be
on the stuff.
Exclusively cosmetic items, and that you're not allowed to purchase them with actual money.
Well, and even then,
and for Frazley's sake, I'm hoping that they don't charge you money, because I know Frazley will spend every penny to his name on those loot boxes.
Yeah. Bye, streaming computer.
Like how you're annoyed by your own behavior.
Like I said, because
it's true, Frazley. You know you will.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping for your sake that they don't charge money, because I don't want to have to suddenly hear in a text message from another person, because you can no longer afford your phone bill, that you are not playing WoW anymore because you spent every penny on things in WoW, and you therefore can no longer afford the subscription.
This is the last episode of Frazlcast, because next episode I'm going to be buying all these loot boxes after BlizzCon, so sorry, everybody.
Yeah,
well, it was nice knowing you, Frazley. Good riddance.
If they ever implemented something along the lines of ESO or Star Wars: The Old Republic, I'd be severely disappointed, because I just don't see them doing it. Like they do such a good job of putting everything in the game, and you can earn you earn it while you're questing, or you get it from rewards from achievements or doing end game content. It would be a complete about face for how they run this game. I couldn't see how it could not really start to kill the subs for the game, because it would just enrage everybody.
Rage.
Well, and I think you have to not count the BlizzCon digital goods. Don't count like the goods for buying like Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls, or the trading card. I mean, there are some items you can
that
get.
Stuff doesn't bother me.
Yeah, and the only reason it bothers me is because I can't. I didn't buy it, because if I had bought it, I could have gotten it. But
and I know, I mean, there's money to be made there, but for Blizzard, and I could be naive about this, but it seems to me like they're in such a good position with WoW as far as MMOs are concerned that they would have more to lose actually by potentially ticking off the vast majority of their player base, whereas those other games need it. They need it to stay afloat.
Yeah, because according to Blizzard's Activision's quarterly third quarter 2017 financials, Destiny 2 tops console charts. WoW monthly users are stable. Blizzard had the biggest third quarter online player community in its history, with a record 42 MAUs. This is the fourth quarter in a row that Blizzard drove quarterly record MAUs. So, and the only reason I bring that up is saying that like Blizzard has said WoW is at a good place. And I think if the game does not have a sub, then loot boxes are more accepted, because like in Overwatch, if you aren't paying for Overwatch past the initial thing, then a loot box here and there, while it may not be convenient, you can earn them in game, or you can say, hey, I'll give you a little bit more money for like this loot box. So I see it there. Whereas with WoW, I think it would be a mistake because you're already paying a sub to get that.
Or they make World of Warcraft free to play, and you give them money by these loot boxes.
Yeah, I would kill them all if they did that. That would just be the dumbest thing they could possibly do.
It depends on how much money they're making off the loot boxes on the other games. Right now, they're getting a stable income with World of Warcraft subscription.
Yeah, well,
it's $15 a month per player.
Yeah.
So if you have even 1 million players, they're making $15 million a month. Off of WoW.
There are server costs.
I mean, approximate, like before you add in, taxes and server costs and stuff like that. But so assume that they're making a little under half of that. They're still making, what would that be, like $7 million per month?
Yeah, and that's
a
good
still
point.
A massive amount of money.
And it always cracks me up when I would read comments from people who are like, because I understand that WoW at one point was up to, what was it, like 12 million subs during Wrath or whatever. And people would be like, oh, they've fallen, this game is dead and dying. They've fallen to, 5 million subs. I was like, do you realize that 5 million people paying $15 a month is $65 million a month?
Yeah.
I was like, that's insane. Other games would kill to have a tenth of that money coming in.
And a lot of us are buying expansions for $50 a piece.
Yeah.
And
take that into account as well, on top of how much money we're spending on the monthly subscriptions. They're making bank.
And character boosts and realm transfers.
Yeah. I'll totally say if and when they announce an expansion tomorrow and they say, and the pre-sale's up right now, I'll instantly be purchasing it.
I mean, too.
Not instantly, but it'll be a day, maybe.
I already set aside the money for it. I was like, I know there's an expansion this year. Money, you sit right there. Don't move.
And for me, and when Star Wars: The Old Republic went through their extremely bad decision making over the last couple of years, I don't think I'm unique because most of the people that I played with that I talked to felt the same way. It's like when you have more stuff in your game for me to earn while I'm playing, I'm more invested in the game. I'll be spending more time in the game, and that also makes me much more likely to be buying other things, whether it's T-shirts, figurines, all that kind of crap, just because I'm more invested in your game. When you pull everything out of the game and I don't have anything to do, and me and my friends don't have any, raids to run or questing to do together, you just start not caring, and it's like I'm not spending any more money. So, yeah, I'd be surprised if they do that with loot boxes. That'd be,
yeah. So anybody listening who's already seen BlizzCon and they announced loot boxes, and you're all just laughing at us for being talking about loot boxes.
We just spent like 15 minutes talking about loot boxes.
And they're like,
well, I stand by that it would be really, really bad.
So, Deceiverr, on Thursday, I will talk about how I feel.
Oh boy, that's gonna be a long, long conversation.
Yeah, that's probably
very simple, and it'll be the same thing over and over again. But it's gonna be a long conversation, regardless.
Yeah,
I am preparing myself. I'm getting my headphones ready. Like, I'm freaking ready.
So your headphones ready so that you can mute me?
No, so that way I can turn down the volume where I'm listening to you just enough where if I need to, I can go, But also, in my other ear, I'm going to be blasting Iron Maiden and God knows what else. Just anything to drown you out.
So you're doing exactly basically what I'm doing right now. Playing a totally separate game, just listening to you guys talk. I don't even know what you guys have talked about in the last 15 minutes. I have no goddamn.
And I am just working on my Huntards. Finally got its class hall quests all done. So now I'm working on the Broken Shore again.
Nice.
And then I'll have another class mount. Yay! And then I'll probably work.
Well,
there you go.
I'm going to make one final prediction of this episode.
Dude, predict it.
No, Morgan. I have to say it.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
I am okay with them doing a Nomergon thing as long as I get my Mecha Gnome. Because that's going to be like the one gnomish character that I have, because I actually really want to see Mecha Gnomes.
That'd be a cool subclass.
That would be, and I actually am. I'm debating if Frazley would become a Mecha Gnome. It's like, no, maybe not Frazley, but one of my gnomes would become.
Well, you'd have to buy a race change. Oh wait, that's not a problem for you. It's like, hey, it's Blizzard. We're charging you for another thing here, but it's World of Warcraft related. Sold, but we didn't even tell you what it was yet. I don't care.
I want it. Yeah, but yeah, I predict Nomergon will be.
Spending habits are awful when it comes to Blizzard.
I know. I'm a Blizzard fan gnome.
Oh boy.
But yeah, so I would say
more like a Blizzard foaming gnome. You're not just a fan. You hear Blizzard and you start foaming.
Well, I am totally excited for tomorrow. So I was like, I'm not even at BlizzCon, and I'm like jittery and excited. So
I rest my case.
Hey, you know what you should do? Write a 7 o'clock news scene where Jeff McClarkin spends all of his money on a game.
Ooh, hey.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, to do that. That's perfect, and I can.
Screw it. I'm gonna log out of WoW right now just to get started on that.
So yeah, everybody, I predict the word Nomergon and or gnome will be said in the opening ceremony.
It better not be. Unless there's a mecha in front of that gnome.
I would laugh so hard if it is. I really would.
I am praying that they finally put in mecha gnomes, because that would be finally I'd have a reason to play a gnome.
Yeah, see?
That would be like the one gnome that I wouldn't punt. That's because it would hurt because it's made of metal. But what I'll do is I'll make a mecha gnome, ask a goblin to build a shrink ray for me, and I'll shrink you and punt you.
Yay!
I'll do the same to Sicko Thermoplug.
Hey, that works. So anybody else?
Probably do it twice to Sicko.
I think there's a toy that turns you into a mecha gnome.
Yeah.
Is there? I need that toy.
I've got that one. I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Although if I find out later that you have to be a gnome to use it, I don't want that toy.
No,
I might be an engineer.
That might be it. But where is the outro music?
Oh, it's at that time already.
I know. It goes by fast.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
But it's only 8 here.
I know, but it's 11 here, and I gotta get to bed.
I just used the toy on my Worgen.
52.
Oh my god, dude, Frazley.
I know. I'm a gnome.
God.
Well, we have live reads of scripts to do after this to keep them up for hours.
No,
That is true.
I'm going to log off after we're done. So, thank you for tuning in to Frazzlecast. We will see you here next week on the other side of BlizzCon. Even if you're listening to the Monday release after BlizzCon, so glad a revitalized Nomergon got announced. Finally! So, Deceiverr, where can we find you on the interwebs?
You can find me at Deceiverr _
Hey, Betch, are you sure about that underscore?
I was confident and then I lost it for a second. Now I'm not confident anymore.
Oh, I don't know. Is there an underscore? I'm not sure.
That underscore, Betch.
Rotten hell, Frazley. Is there an underscore?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, Deceiverr _13, Deceiverr with 2 R's to clarify.
Hit him up with
13,
hashtag Betch.
Twitter, and please do go for it. I will definitely respond if you do that.
Or hashtag Cunch, either way.
Oh yeah, either way, I am definitely going to respond.
Yeah.
And don't forget to email scarfacui@gmail.com, and if you get a scam email from someone, just tell us the email that they sent it to you, like the email address they sent it to you from, or any email addresses they mentioned in that email address, and send it to Scarfacui, so that way I can just start responding to those guys and messing with them so much, because I'm starting to get better at it.
Yeah.
I'm even dealing with some guy who was offering to put me into the Illuminati.
Ooh.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. He was offering me $700,000 a month at a free car.
Wow.
Wow.
I'd go for that.
Yeah, I think I said this before, but I'm kind of tempted to see if it's like legitimate, because if it is, I am so taking it.
Like the $700K a month didn't really convince me, but the car, now I'm in.
Yeah.
Same. And I'm not even joking. I'm like 700, whatever. I don't really need that, but free car.
Now, as long as
But they never clarified, is it a car of
car.
my choice? Yeah, they didn't really clarify, is it a car of my choice? But
I'm
You know,
pretty
if it's a
not
crappy
of
car-
your
If
choice.
it's a free car, then it doesn't matter, because then if you
that's
hate
true.
it, get rid of it.
It's a free
and have it
car
spend
that
any
doesn't
money.
work because it doesn't have an engine, but you got the body of a car.
yeah.
Isn't
Yeah,
that
so you
what
can just
your
buy an
car
engine and-
situation was? You got a free car that didn't have an engine or something? Like, there was something messed up about it, right?
My car?
Yeah.
No, I got the car from my sister, because there was probably like a minimum of $500 worth of maintenance, and she wanted $1,000 for the car. So because she didn't want to do the maintenance, she just gave it to me to do the maintenance.
So she
What kind of car
lost
was it?
500 on that.
Well,
What
no,
kind of car was it?
It's a Honda Civic.
I just found what the problem was.
What?
Oh.
Honda.
I love my Honda.
Hondas are built, and their parts are really.
Hondas are built. Yes, they are built. Yes, they
Indeed.
are.
They are.
Yeah, Lady Emma, it cut out on you. So Hondas are built.
Built to last.
Yes.
Until
to
you
last?
crash them,
Well,
or they just
Until
are
you
like,
crash them.
or they're just like, fuck this
Gauder.
timing belt. I don't need this
But
thing.
they're also very
every
cheap
car.
to maintain as well. They are.
I will not deny that Hondas are actually really quality cars that are budget, well, semi-budget. I have no idea how much a Honda costs, but they make great minivans. But I still don't like them. I mean, if I were given a choice, it's like, here, you can pick any one car. Like, what is the car you would pick, and what is the car you definitely wouldn't? I definitely would not pick a Honda. I'm more likely to take a Reliant Robin or a G-Wiz than I am to take a Honda.
Well, so Eric Gauder, if you
Yeah.
could pick a car, what car would you pick?
I'd pick my Mustang
And where can we find your Mustang?
in the driveway right now.
And where can we find your Twitter to find?
Yeah, what is,
You can.
yeah,
find
what is
my-
your driveway and your address, so that way we can start to SWAT you.
Okay, so go to Ohio. It's the blue Mustang with black stripes. It stands out because it's got these things on the back windows, like these metal vent-like things. It
Mhm.
stands out. It makes a lot of noise. The paint's all kind of messed up on the front of it. Yeah, you'll see it.
That sounds familiar from your video.
It is familiar.
It is a very unique car.
Yeah,
Yes.
I love it. I love it. And since
How
it's
much
been
can I pay you to
raining-
get it?
To get what? To
To
go
buy,
get it.
how much to buy that? No, how much to buy that car off you?
Oh, that would cost you quite a lot, man.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Jay Leno to buy it for me.
Yeah, there you go. If
He
Jay
can
Leno's
afford it.
Jay Leno's got the money to. Well, at that point, it'd just be, why doesn't Jay Leno just buy you a Mustang? Why has he got to take mine?
Well, because yours is particular. You gotta admit, yours is particularly cool with that thing on the back.
Jay Leno could get you a Mustang with that thing on the back, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Pretty
but
easily.
like, it's not gonna have the same
That-
chipping
that's-
paint on the front. So
You want to have
You
it?
sound like a
with
I
Millennial,
want that
Brett.
chipping paint.
I don't want my car. I want that car.
And I just got.
Hey, thanks, jackass. I am a millennial.
I got a safety recall on it in my email yesterday, so that's fun.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, I got to get the airbag thing replaced or whatever. So
It sounds like a you problem.
it is a me problem. Now I have to like call the mechanic and like get all that shit taken care of. Like it's
Oh
a big
no,
deal.
anything but calling the mechanic.
That's like effort and stuff.
I know it's like
Okay, yeah, I can't blame you with that one. That effort sucks. I'm
just
checking
ordered my boyfriend-
Scarfacway, and we keep getting stuff from Farmers Only, and I hate you so much right now, Gauder,
And
Why?
because we keep getting emails from Farmers Only.
Well, that's because the farmers are lonely on Farmers Only.
That rhyme.
And lonely farmers can find you on.
Messages.
They can find me on Twitter at Eric Gauder. They can find me on YouTube at Eric Gauder. They can find me on Mixer at Eric Gauder because I don't have an imagination. I just use my own name. If you want to find me, there you go.
They'll find
Or
you.
search for Al Capone's face on Farmers Only. It was either Al Capone or Vladimir Putin. I can't remember which one we landed on with that, but it's one of those.
Yeah.
We put in like 5 pictures, right?
Yeah.
Because one of them was shirtless Putin on a grizzly.
Yes.
And Jared. So where can we find you online? Hopefully it's not shirtless on a bear.
No.
Is it shirtless on a horse? Or is it clothed on a bear?
I'm not telling.
Oh.
Oh, so I have to look and find, huh?
You can find me on Twitter.
I'll find it.
At Jared Plays WoW.
My Photoshop skills will find it.
Oh no.
Fantastic.
Problem is, I don't know where to find a picture of Jared's actual face.
Just draw one.
Yeah. This is what Jared would look
Two
like.
eyes
I'll
and
just
nose
put
and
his-
a mouth.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take Jared's profile picture from Twitter. I'm going to take a picture of Putin shirtless on a bear. I'm going to drop Jared's
That's
profile
perfect.
picture right over Putin's face because
Oh
I'm
my
lazy.
god, that'd be such a cool profile picture.
Yes. I want to see that now.
Actually, yeah, Jared, if I made that, would you use that as your banner for like a day?
Well, my Twitter picture is just the initial J, so that might look kind of weird.
It's just a J on Putin's body.
Yeah.
Okay, Deceiver.
And it's still
that
quintessentially
totally
you.
works. Gotta do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Work.
do it.
So if I do it, though, will you use that as your banner for at least a day?
Actually, so if you put it on his chest, like the Superman symbol, then I might do it.
Oh, do it then.
Yeah, I can see that. Here, how's about that? I'll give you both on his chest and on his face, and you can look at them and compare and just pick one.
Ooh, options. I like it.
Yeah. I hate making a decision when I can't even see what I'm choosing between, so like I'm going to try and help you out with that one.
But yeah, for one day, I'll do it.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh, awesome.
all that effort only for a day? Jeez.
If it's really good, he might keep it up for a week.
Ooh. I feel so special.
And
Special.
and Lady
I'll
Emma.
I'll even go into my profile and put, banner by Deceiverr.
Ooh.
Oh, sweet.
Oh.
So anybody
Oh,
listening,
wow.
make sure to check out the Twitter. What day are you going to do this on? Everybody know.
Oh, well, I mean, let's see here. I've got till like 9:15 my time, which is like an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm going to go hunt down his profile picture right now, picture
No,
of
but what
Putin, and
time
just put
is-
it together.
Like, when is it going to be on his Twitter? That's what I'm saying, so people can go check it out.
Well,
I don't
he
know
won't
that.
know until he gets it. So
see-
he will tweet it. So follow him.
I was about to say I'll leave it on there through BlizzCon, but they're not going to hear this until after BlizzCon. So
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you can make it your new BlizzCon thing. Okay, so let's see here. Notifications. Oh, wait. Nope, wrong Twitter account.
When's this come out? Monday?
Yes.
Maybe do it Monday or Tuesday. I don't know.
Oh, wow, so I've got like 3 days to do this.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know.
So yeah,
Sure.
everybody. And if you're listening and it's not up, just tweet at Deceiver saying, "Hey, I want to see the picture that was on."
Tweet
somebody's-"
Deceiver saying, "Hey, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. I will, no matter what you tweet at me, I will probably respond. I will at least like it because I get so few tweets at me.
So-
Sad.
So sad.
It's so sad.
Frazley, what I'm hearing is he wants us to keep adding him to random conversations.
Oh, done. I can do that.
Oh, shit. What did I just get myself into?
Oh man,
So many
welcome
things.
to what is now a lot of my life now. I get tagged in so many Frazzlecast tweet chains that I have no idea what they're talking about. And it goes on for like half a day, and I'm just like, oh god.
Yes. Welcome to the world of Frazzlecast.
Man, it just goes on forever.
And
But you like it. Don't lie.
Like what?
I like when my phone vibrates. And
See? Knew it.
All right.
Lady Emma.
and we are off the damn rail.
Well, and since we already went there, Lady Emma,
What rails?
how can people make your phone vibrate on Twitter?
At lady_Emma. And I
Make sure
will
to
just
send
let you
in
know,
your tweets.
just let you know, my
Damn it, I
phone is
can't
on
find
complete
share.
silent with no vibrate. So you can message me all you want, and I won't know until I look.
She won't get any level of excitement out of it.
No.
Okay.
Unless I put my Fitbit notifications on, and then that's the story.
Oh yeah, I'm getting so fit.
And I swear, every single time I get notifications on it, it says that I'm like taking steps when I haven't moved.
Wow.
Nice.
Because it went off a lot one day, and next thing I know, halfway through the day, I reached 10K steps by doing.
Wow.
Do I already have a shirtless Putin picture that I saved, or did I just copy paste it into Discord?
Should have one.
You can find.
Well, I will soon.
Everyone should have a shirtless Putin picture. I mean, it's just like it's my wallpaper right now.
I don't.
I want that to be your wallpaper so bad.
Hey, Deceiverr,
Hey,
send it to me.
Frazley, should I do this with your logo too? I'll put since your Twitter picture is your face, I'll put it over Putin's face.
No. Deceiverr. Take one of my selfies and put on top of his face.
Take one of his, like when he goes on a walk.
Yeah.
And then when you go on your walk tomorrow, you got to post a picture, but it's your face as Vladimir Putin. I went for a walk with my horse today.
I'll put it on the Frazlecast Twitter. So
okay, fine.
Sound good, Deceiverr?
So, oh my God, there's so much Putin on a bear. It's scary.
And you can find me at Frazley.com or at Frazleytastic on Twitter. I will be on episode 49 of Rating with Leisha. She's already mentioned that she's going to have me read about gnome recipes. So that should be fun. You can find.
I have a question about these gnome recipes. Are they using gnomes in the recipe, or these are gnomes' favorite recipes?
I'm hoping it's gnomes in the recipes because that means gnomes are dying.
I think it sounds like it's gnomes in the recipe, so it's
gnomes in the recipes. Good.
I hope I don't turn into any pies or anything like that.
You're like the one gnome I don't want to be getting killed yet.
Oh, thank you. You actually.
I still have a use. I still have a use for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're not completely useless to me.
Okay, 50-50.
For now.
But while I'm still useful, you can find the show at Frazlecast.com. Email us at show@Frazlecast.com. Leave us a voicemail at Frazlecast.com/voicemail. And we hope you have an awesome...
Frazlecast.com one more time. Oh my God.
Frazlecast voicemail.
I'm just trying to tell people how they can get a hold of us.
For the time being, hit us up on AOL.
AOL Messenger, yeah. Under the screen name Frazlecast.
Yeah.
Does it have something to do with Frazlecast voicemail?
Hit us up at our Blockbuster Rewards card.
Yes.
Blockbuster Rewards card. Does it include Frazlecast voicemail?
Yep. And we hope you have an awesome...
I get it.
Yeah. I'm broken.
Together, man.
We hope you have an awesome week.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Have a great time at BlizzCon, and if in the future, then I hope you had a great time at BlizzCon.
That was confusing.
My head hurts.
It doesn't take much for you.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, ouch. I mean, it's true, but ouch.
It's like burn, but so true.
Thick burn, bro.
Nice. Welcome to the Frazley Report for Friday, November 3rd, 2017. I am Frazley Sparkspan. Today marks the kickoff of BlizzCon. As this episode airs, people are lining up to hear what Blizzard will be announcing. We at the Frazley Report aren't able to make it to BlizzCon. However, we still have news to share with you. Ahead is a spoiler of an upcoming event for the Darkmoon Fair. This will also contain potential spoilers on the upcoming expansion, and is related to data mined information. Rumors have been pouring in of playable subraces being data mined in World of Warcraft 7.3.2. We at the Frazley Report have just gotten a leak on what these subraces really are. Silas Darkmoon has been working on getting submarine races at the Darkmoon Fair. 7.3.2 included the names Nightborn, High Mountain Tauren, Lightforged Draenei, and Void Elf. These are actually names for the different vehicle types Silas is planning for the subraces. They were accidentally added to the character races section in the files. Details of these ships are sparse. What we have found out is that the new Darkmoon Faire Zeppelin is actually based on the prototype of the submarines. Silas decided to use the blueprints for a new mount for players to spend their money on. Silas Darkmoon has been working hard to get the proper papers for submarine races. Regulation for carnival rides has risen after incidents have occurred at the Darkmoon Faire. Silas is very good at keeping these reports hidden from the media. At this point, it is not known when these races will be added to the game. Silas wanted to get these races ready to be relevant with the rumors of a Seaward expansion. He even was contemplating a second fair in the new zone. The sub-races, if they get approved, will either be at the current fair or at the new location. Thank you for joining me this week. I am Frazley Sparksman. You can find this show at frazleyreport.com. If you have a tip on a news story, email us at newsroom@frazleyreport.com. Until next week, remember to be awesome. Let's get ready to dive into the news that is just about to be revealed at BlizzCon. My prediction is something related to Nomergon. See you next Friday. Oh, and if you like the show, remember to sub to the Frazley Report. Sorry, had to add one wave of puns to this episode. The jokes just keep washing over me. Frazzlecast is a fan podcast that covers Blizzard games. We are not affiliated with Blizzard Entertainment. Views expressed by the host and guests are their own. Some of the art, music, and sound effects come from Blizzard games and are owned by Blizzard Entertainment, Inc. No copyright infringement is intended.
Want more awesomeness every week? Visit weeklyawesome.com. Weekly podcasts to make your week better. Remember to smile and be awesome.